In this video, I'm going to show you how to create photo quality images of your finished product. I'm going to start out in assembly mode. Open up your assembly and put it in ISO orientation like this. You're going to go to Environments and select Inventor Studio. All these are settings that let you customize your view. You could change the lights, change your scenes, and so forth. But you could get by to start out with by just using this one menu here all the way on the left, a render image. Let me go ahead and open that up. And start out by setting the size of your image. When you're ready for your final when you're ready to create your final image, you're going to want this to be relatively large so that you can get a higher quality image, a photographic quality image. But when you're experimenting with the different settings, you're going to want this to be relatively small. I'm going to send it to 1200, and that way you'll render your images more quickly. Once you're happy with your settings, you can make this much larger and do a final rendering. And set this to current view. Your lighting style, you could choose your lighting style, any of these. I'm just going to use regular, well, this shop lighting, 24 by 24. The scene style, I have it at as a reflective surface, reflective ground plane on the XZ. You notice that here's the ground plane here, the reflective ground plane, and it's on the XZ axis. The final setting here is whether you want to set it as shaded or illustration. Illustration is more like a hand-drawn picture. You're going to want to leave it as shaded. The last thing I want to show you is output style. This shows you the level, this sets the level of pixelation. So if you have it set all the way here on the left, your lines will be more pixelated, more blocked like this. As you move to the right, you'll get the highest level, highest quality, and your lines will be very straight and smooth. But when you have this setting, when you have it set at this level, it takes much longer to render. So when you're first experimenting with your different settings, you're going to want to have it set here at the lowest level. So I have the image quality set at small and the quality at the lowest level, and now I'm going to go ahead and render. And it took only a few seconds. When you have it set at the highest level, it takes much longer. But you'll notice that you could see the pixelation here. It's not very high quality, but get an idea of what it's going to look like. The colors, the shading, the glossiness of it. So I'm going to close this window. So I'm going to go ahead and edit my scenes, edit my scene styles. It's relatively easy to do. I have it set at XZ reflective ground plane, and it's a color gradient. The color goes from one color to another color to a second color as a blend, and the two colors in this case are gray and white. But you could change that. You can go from, say, a blue to gray and get a different effect. You could save these, change them, play around with all these. Save it, hit done. I'm going to go ahead and render it one more time at a higher quality level. I'm going to set this to 3600. And I'm going to set my output style to the highest level, and then I'm going to say render. And this is going to take a few minutes, so I'm back. That took about 10 minutes, but you could see the level of quality. It's a very fine photo quality image, the reflections, the very fine detail of the lines. Once you're done, you're going to want to save your image here. Save it as a JPEG and submit it to LMS to complete your assignment. Once you're done, you could close this window, and check here that you're done with your rendering, and that'll take you back to assembly mode, and you could exit Inventor.